AFC NOR Tishnik Kamet Diamond Images / Getty Images Steelers how Pittsburgh could address Cam Heyward's contract situation before Week 1. The Steelers have made some shrewd moves so far this offseason, and that trend should continue as they look to sign Heyward to an extension. With the Pittsburgh Steelers preparing for the 2025 season, the focus has transitioned to how the team is getting ready for Week 1. The Steelers are looking to return to serious contender status now that they feature veteran QB Aaron Rodgers under center. But there's one prospective problem the Steelers have yet to resolve as they prepare for the season opener: a contract dispute with defensive star Cam Heyward. Heyward, a franchise stalwart and 14-year veteran, for years a linchpin in the Steelers' defense, has been the source of some acrimony over his contract. But even though Heyward has been practicing with his team, it remains uncertain whether he'll play in Week 1 on his existing deal, according to ESPN's Dan Graziano. The 34-year-old defensive tackles restructured his contract last year and is slated to make $13.25 million in 2025, an amount far shy of what top-tier defensive tackles in the league are being paid. Heyward has been a rock on the Steelers' defensive line, but he's also been clear he wants a raise. And with only $9.9 million in cap space available for 2025, the Steelers may have some work to do. But they do have a lot of cap room in coming seasons, and a cure could be in sight. Graziano thinks getting Heyward to participate isn't a hopeless cause, and he thinks the team could solve the matter by giving Heyward a bump in cash up front and easily attainable incentives in a reworked deal. This would also be more cap-friendly for the Steelers, while showing appreciation for a player like Heyward who has been a consistent leader for the team. Graziano also pointed out that Heyward and the Steelers have a good relationship, making it difficult to believe he would be inclined to miss the season opener. Nevertheless, with some tension behind his contract, both sides are motivated to get a deal done before the team's next game against the New York Jets on Sunday. So while everybody is talking about Heyward's contract, the Steelers' first game of the season is also seeing plenty of attention. Aaron Rodgers is signed, sealed, and ready to lead the Steelers into the 2025 season, but not everyone believes Pittsburgh will emerge firing on all cylinders. Ex-Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger said fans should temper expectations for Week 1. "It's going to be rusty at the beginning probably," Roethlisberger said in a release he clipped from his Footballin' podcast. "It may not be hitting on all cylinders from the jump. I think there might be a little bit of unhappiness from the fans because they're not going to see what they were going to see in the very near future. I would just tell people be patient with it. I think it will iron itself out." Roethlisberger's remarks aren't so much a shot at Rodgers as it is a reminder at how challenging it can be to gel with a new team, especially after a major offseason makeover. When you have as many new players on the roster as they do right now, you expect to take some lumps early. But while those potential obstacles exist, the odds makers still see the Steelers as overwhelming favorites to win the season opener against the Jets. With a reoriented roster and a refocused mission, the Steelers are capable of making a deep playoff run in 2025. But they might have to rely on their offense and a resolution to Heyward's contract situation for a strong start to the season. What do you think? Can Heyward and the Steelers work out their contract issues before the season opener? How Aaron Rodgers does in his Rams debut is also a big question. Drop your thoughts below.